So from top to bottom, start to ending, everything that the person does related to that particular dissertation need to be presented in that dissertation itself. So it becomes a lengthier one, a structured one. The, the third feature is it is a rigorous process. A dissertation research may take even years to come to a conclusion. It has to be continuously done. A lot of literature related to that need to be analyzed. A lot of data need to be collected and verified. All these kinds of things have to be done. For example, if it is about this child labor issue, we need to make an analysis regarding how this particular law system in India related to the welfare of children have evolved over these years. We know the laws that are made can be amended, and that amendments may have different kinds of influences. Can be regional ones, can be international ones, can be based on the guidelines provided by organizations like UNO. All these data need to be gathered. And in case if we have adopted some kinds of mechanisms from some other countries, they also need to be analyzed. They also need to be analyzed in such a way what the original thing says in that particular country, how we have adopted it, what are the changes we have brought into this particular adoption during this adoption, and how that is going to be beneficial for our children in our country. All these kinds of analysis need to be done. Different case studies may have to be done. We may sometimes have to prepare some kind of questionnaires. We have to go to such kind of children. We have to talk with them. We have to ask the questions. We have to collect the data. We have to analyze all these together. Sometimes we may have to depend on some sources from where we can find such kind of data. So all these kinds of things are extensive kind of things, and it may take a long time as well. So it can take a lengthier time as well. That is the third feature as far as a dissertation is concerned. The fourth one is length and depth. As I said in the beginning, it is a lengthier and a deeper original research. As we have to put everything from the beginning till the end, definitely dissertation will be much lengthier, usually taking something around 150 to 300 pages minimum. It goes lengthier as we go deeper into it. We are concentrating not on a bigger issue, but we are concentrating only on a very small confined issue. But as we confine it, as we narrow it down, we get the scope to go as deep as possible, analyze everything available over there, and come to the conclusions. So it can be lengthier and deeper as well. So a dissertation is an academic writing based on an original research question, which will be lengthier and deeper, but provided in a structured manner. Usually this is related to academic purposes as a part of master's program or a doctoral programs like PhDs. Now, what are the scopes of dissertation? What are the scopes of dissertation? The scope of a dissertation basically is about the width, the depth, and the breadth of the issue that we deal with. So three features are important here: the width, the depth, and the breadth of the question. As it is related to academic purposes, the confinement will be usually designed by the academicians or the academic system itself. So we can analyze the scope of a dissertation on multiple platforms. The first is academic scope. When it comes to the academic scope, The disciplinary contribution is very important in any dissertation. Disciplinary contribution means the discipline, the subject in which we do that. Every dissertation is related and connected with a research, and automatically that research should be able to provide some kind of assistance in making or developing or improving the subject. Any kind of a research. For example, if you are making a research on the legal system, as we said about should we bring social media under the ambit of law, that research should analyze all the aspects. Why these elements, these social media platforms can be considered as media platforms, what kind of an impact they can make in the society, both the positive and negative, which is more serious, the positive or negative ones, what are the adverse scenarios where this social media can go with its negative impacts, how the set rules can be brought in and we can control the social media elements, or is there any need to create any new laws with which we can make social media platforms much more better, reliable and socially healthy ones. It has to be. So the disciplinary contribution, the contribution that our research does towards a subject is of the prime importance. This is the case with any discipline. It's not just law, any discipline. The second is a specialization. See, our academic system is designed in such a way that during our schooling, we get a broad and overall idea about anything and everything around us. Languages, arithmetics, social sciences, sciences, everything. But when we come up towards this bachelor's program, the area, the wideness becomes confined into some specific subjects. So subjects become confined, but the area within that, the scope within that goes broader. If it is about law, the bachelor's program deals with all kinds of laws. We cannot confine ourselves with any special law. We do with anything and everything. The entire program will be designed in such a way that the 3 years program or 5 years program does cover the entire structure of legal system in India. When we come to our LLM programs, the master's program, we comes with a specialization. We are not doing with anything and everything. We are doing it on some specific subjects. For example, labor law or constitutional law or law of crimes. When we are taking law of crimes, we are not dealing with the other aspects of the law. And when we are doing a dissertation on that, we will be dealing only with a specific part of it. Even law of crimes entirely we won't deal with that, only a small part of it. We find a research question based on that and we go as deep as possible within that itself to bring up with something new. It is expanding the subject itself.